Okay, YouTube. Uh, Someone asked me he wanted to see my team. So this is what I played for like the last bit of the first cycle of the CFI. Oh my god, I just can't say the name. Whatever. 60 is CFI, right? The last cycle, obviously, it's a bond team. I don't actually like. Oh, I actually hold on. I changed the formation. That's not what the formation I played with. I played Hexa, right? Because let's just look at the passives. Hold on. You see, it just. Why is this different? Oh, it's different because of my data. Hold on. Yeah, because of the beta. So yeah, this is the actual passives. You see, it doesn't have that much as much focus, but it goes all in on the first players of the same position, which with Bond gives you a lot of like shot power, and you mostly just one shot every keeper. But it's very flawed defensively. Like it's very flawed defensively, and I would actually play this version. What I would add is instead of these two having for players of the same position, I would give them Team KP. Obviously, this is how I can because I just went for one same position, one 2% justice. So for him, I can't do that. But for this Maya, for example, I could add Team KP. Yeah, I could add Team KP for a different midfielder. But basically, you want these two midfielders not to be midfielders, but you want them to be like here as more as side defenders. So like different. I'll talk about the different formations that you can talk. And another thing, if you want to build something like this, for these players, mine are built like strikers. But I think you want to build these as offensive midfielders. So basically, how you would build them is you would go here instead of kick. You still keep the technique. What is this? Hold on. You still keep the technique and the control. So instead of kick, you give them what is it called? Actually, no. Don't you still give them kick or triple? You give them these two for sure if they're built. I don't remember how I built my offensive midfield. Let's just check. Yeah, intelligence. Yeah, it would just be intelligence. So like technique, control, intelligence, technique, control, intelligence, technique, control, intelligence, control. Basically, so they all like more or so offensive midfielders, and that would help you actually win focus battles more. Because one thing that I struggled with this team a lot is actually the focus battles, because they don't really have a lot of focus values because they're built like strikers. And if you build them as offensive midfielders, it doesn't matter because you have the same shot, you have the same position shot attack. So you still one shot, but they would be better in focus battles. These should be built as offensive midfielders. And for the equipment, that's not for offensive midfielders. You got ancient dark boots. You got the hold on, Umbra Bangle. Yeah, play this. Play that, and you play a world necklace, and you play the Pegasus sticker. Yeah, which I probably should have played. In this, I just thought I don't want to get new ones, but that way, like if you play the sticker here in this build, you would have gotten the kick and stuff, right? So that would have actually been good on Bond. But yeah, these ones should be as offensive midfielders instead of those like strikers. I think that was one problem. I built them like strikers, and that's why I think I struggled. And I'm up after this video. I'm uploading the two games that I have left. I think actually no, I have three games left. One is playing a different team, but I have two games left with this team, and then I switched team. So like I didn't really like Hexa. I was struggling a lot with Hexa, and I didn't actually really like the build. Like it's cool. I like the double hero pose. Yeah, right. But like it's fun when it works, but I think it's way too flawed. So I didn't really think it worked in the CFI. So what I would change here, I would change information. Like I said, I would change information to either this. Obviously, Hero 2 is not supposed to be there, but either balanced. If you can't play Delta, you would just have to change around a bit. You just have to play actual midfielders and then three strikers. Delta also works. Triangle also works. Yet again, then you just play actual midfielders instead of Hiroto and Beta. And yeah, you can also play this one. Hiroto, why are you down there, bro? I don't know why he's down there, but yeah, you can either play this as well. And like I said, the two side defenders would have Team KP. So let me actually, if you go this, hold on. Let me just move them to show. Right, like these two would be on Team KP 3.5, which goes up to like 21. It goes up to 21, which is the cap. So yeah, like with these two, you'd be at the cap, and you really do need Team KP in this meta. It's just like you don't get one shot as much. You get easily one shot already, but you don't get one shot as much with Team KP. So these two would be Team KP, and then everything would be the same. That's what I would do. And this one is better defensively, but yet again, you build these ones as offensive midfielders. You build these ones as offensive, because that's what they are. Like if hold on, if you look here, they are midfielders, right? So you build them as such, not as strikers. Because the problem with building them as strikers is they have way worse focus battle values, and it makes you can run like the defensive moves, right? But like you run the defensive moves, but it doesn't matter. Like you can't win Hisatsu battles. You just cannot win Hisatsu battles. And I don't think building them as midfielders will help either. But you'd have a bit more technique, I suppose. So maybe, and you would be a bit better on the defensive side with intelligence. But yeah. So basically, this is the team that I've been playing the most. That's the Atsuya drop for the farm team. But yeah, this is the team that I've played for most of this meta. And even if I didn't like it, I tried to make it work. It was way too flawed, but I think I kind of built it wrong. So that's why I'm saying, if you want to build something like this, make these two, okay? These two team KP, which any keeper drops. Like any keeper drops it. So yeah, make these two team KP and build these as offensive midfielders. Build them as offensive midfielders, and then striker is a striker. But yeah, that's basically it. Or don't play Bond and just play like counter. These ones I gotta change. I played these somewhere else. They're not actually CFI legal. I didn't like change them, so I played the game with these two, but I didn't use them. What I would this is what I would do in CFI. So I would have done in CFI or Calgary or the Bond teams. It depends on what you like. I like Calgary Advanced instead of Cyber Experience. I would just suppression for the Bond teams. But yeah, this is basically just counter, Justice counter, and use the Fabled Coach to get some KP so you don't get one shot. Obviously, counter KP is not as good anymore. It's just extra KP, which is good this meta. So yeah, or you build something like this instead, which I do have a game of. It's just how the game ended. Isn't it? So basically, those are the two teams I've been. I played Pep Ball, which is Bond, Justice, and I played the Counter Justice team. So yeah, that's it. That was my team. Since the guy that I asked, I know I said like on the time of the comment, I said yesterday, but I was busy. But I had time now. But yeah, this is the team that I've been playing. I would say don't play this. Change it, like the changes that I suggested, and yeah. But that's it for me. I would do a test game, but I don't feel like playing. And you will see how you already see how the team works from my other videos. And after this, I'm uploading more of my CFI games. One of which I kind of got cooked. Another one I did well game 1, but then I kind of fumbled in game 2. Though that's spoilers though. But yeah.